the hierarchy of the early Nazi party is very interesting because it's half guys like Heinrich Himmler, like psychotic neoconservatives, and the other half are guys like Ernst Röhm, like these fat homosexuals that like are actual socialists. And like, I guess I have to kill these
it's why con men and zealots cannot get along. That's the thing. Like Heinrich Himmler would never have gotten along with the gay socialists. That would never have happened. Like, and there's a lot of that in the right wing base too. You have like, the whole Milo shit. You have like just fucking opportunists who have nothing to offer other than the fact that like I know Milo was getting I think Mercer money or something and like and then they cut it when he was like it was when he said he was for pedophilia and they realized he's not a good speaker at all. We're wasting our fucking time with this fool.
Oh yeah, because if there's nothing conservatives hate more, it's child buggery. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, this is why they hang out with people like Jimmy Savile,
Jeffrey Epstein, Benito Mussolini, also like infamous fucking sex monster.
Considering what's happening with Boris Johnson, do you think Jimmy Savile's gonna take on as a slur to yell at people?
Oh my god, that whole thing is so fucking dumb. Like, it's really like to me, I think it's really romantic because it's like, remember Savile, the notorious Tory. Like there's little photos of him like basically just like winching Margaret Thatcher.
Oh my god.
What a stop own. Like I get that like there's probably some like fucking psychos who are like Dharma, like big pedophile lover. How many years because he fucking loves the institution, but like separate point. Like what can you do with that other than just be like, I mean he's probably the most Tory celebrity in history, like in terms of like being openly like, yeah, I fucking like full hog like suck the Nazi death cock of like the Tory party. Yes, please. And
fucking Margaret Thatcher let him in charge of Broadmoor for like a year. This whole
so basically bugger whoever the fuck he wanted. Like there's literal footage of him basically being like, I take the offcuts of like the teenage boys that like are in this hospital. Obviously, like those boys are like, I don't know.
Of him on his show, Jim Will Fix It, and I swear to God he has a boner. Every time I watch it, you see like this bulge in his pants that is so hard not to look away from. You're like, oh my God, he's got a hard on right now. It's so fucked up.
Yeah,
and that's like the only reason why he's like fucking in that world. Like so many fucking like children's icons from that time are just like they're pedophiles.
Rolf Harris.
Yeah, Rolf Harris.
There's this fucking video of Rolf Harris doing a picture of Jimmy Savile, and Jimmy Savile's just like open fucking trench, like tracksuit open.
That's a nightmare rotation blend. Jimmy Savile and Rolf Harris.
There's a kind of like one of those kind of like high loops. And you just have a little bit too much, and you just like just round and round.
Matrix is breaking down.
Jesus Christ.
Free well loop on the speaker.
All right, speaking of speaking of awful human beings.
Speaking of scumbags.
If Boris really wanted to own Starmer about that, he could have pointed out that Starmer was the head of the fucking CPI during the whole Savile thing. And if he really wanted Savile to like face any actual accountability, he could have, instead of just letting him walk. But instead he fumbled the fucking bag like a moron. He personally said like, "Oh, you
missed the shot."
Savile off. Like, no, he didn't. You stupid fuck.
And he's dead, so he's never going to face any accountability unless the only accountability you can do to Jimmy Savile now is go to the unmarked grave he's buried and piss on it.
Like stomp on it. Yeah.
Which I'm not recommending people do, but I almost am recommending people do.
I am.
It's probably
I think people should do that.
Like Day of the Jackal, they just dumped him in a fucking unmarked grave.
I don't know if he's still buried, because I think like a week after they put up his grave, they just took that shit down.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you gonna do? Yeah, right. It's like having it next to like Hunt and like the Moors murder.
They just stuck him next to Thatcher. Just like have all the fucking sickles in one corner, so like
just
you
Fred West is over there.
Yeah.
God. What is it about fucking Britain that just produces the like fucking insane type of person?
I think the fact that like there is a lot of like I know there's a lot of poverty in Britain, so I feel like that also is a big player in it. Like there is it's wild because if you read like
poverty causes like a certain kind of psychosis by its own like kind of deprivation of fucking like nutrients.
It's so fucked up because a lot of people don't realize how many fucked up people are from Britain. Like I've done a lot of reading and I'm like, whew, there's some.
There's a reason why America and Canada are so fucked up. Is us like we fucking fucked those countries.
Like in this country, we have our stories of horrific violence are insane. Like.
God, no. Same OG shit, same like root cause.